My number one focus is targeting gangs, and there's a reason for that. They are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all of the violent crime that we are seeing within our community.
But be aware that you have the right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself while you are there and anywhere else. Anything that you say can be used against you.
They pull up like right here. They was just shooting it like, sideways behind the car.
You better watch the way you breathe around me, for that breath be your last, boy. Smith & Wesson 45 put a hole in his heart, better not play with me. Killers, stay with me. I shot at his mommy, now he no longer mention me.
What the hell is going on with YSL? Why did y'all let Young Thug record that song? And why did y'all let him release it?
Social media is a wonderful tool for prosecutors in every indictment we bring nowadays.
What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you niggas today. New details have emerged into the YSL RICO case after footage surfaced of Young Thug breaking down in court after hearing new evidence against him. And I got the video. So I'm going to play it for you guys. We're going to watch you react to it. And then I'm going to come back and tell you guys the real reason why Young Thug broke down. Let's go.
Specifically about your interaction and what information you've been able to obtain about the group called Young Slime Life.
I've been able to obtain information on members, leadership, the way that they operate, crimes that they have committed, rivalries that they have, alliances that they have, ongoing.
Y'all see Young Thug breaking down in court? It seems like he is having a nervous breakdown. I guarantee next court date, he gonna have some type of outburst. He gonna pass out. He gonna do something crazy. Cause I'm looking at him. He's not well. And I don't blame him. It's only so long you can play the poker face. Every time he shows up to court, he hear about his co-defendants getting plea deals. Hear about the prosecutor saying he's the gang leader. They want to sentence him to max. So he's looking around like, who's really here for me? And I think today, he just had enough. It's like he finna pass out. I know it was me. If I was in his position, had millions of dollars, had influence, taking care of the family, and now they trying to take my life away, I might just go into diabetic shock. I'm just being real with you niggas on that. I'm fainting, I'm passing out, I'm yelling and screaming. Every time I show up to court, they're gonna have to wheel me in the wheelchair because I'm not showing up to court willingly when I know odds are stacked against me. And I'm gonna tell you what Young Thug's real problem is. He didn't think Fat Meat was greasy. He didn't think the charges were serious until he heard that middle-aged white woman say the evidence. You know how niggas is. That middle-aged white detective is our kryptonite. We can't get rid of them. We can't beat them. They always get us to confess and they always get us to break down. I'm gonna tell you what Young Thug was thinking, like all niggas do. We get arrested. They charge us with something. They want to interrogate us. They send the blackmail detective in there. We cuss him the hell out. Hey man, I ain't telling you nothing. Get out of my face. I'm real nigga. I ain't doing none of that. So he leaves the room. Then they send the black woman detective in there. We cuss her ass out too. Get out my face, ma'am. I ain't telling you nothing. And then they send the white male detective in. Hey, little peanut. You're in big trouble, sir. Can you tell us what you know? We almost confessed then. We be like, I was there. Oh, you was? So what really happened? I can't tell you. So then they send the middle-aged white female detective in and niggas always confess. We can't help it. We be trying to hold out, but that middle-aged white detective always wins. We seen the first 48. I be rooting for the criminals. Hey man, don't tell, don't tell. They send the middle-aged detective in there and niggas fold. Miss Tabitha, she gonna get that confession. It goes like this. Hey Peanut, your name is coming up quite a bit, so what's really going on? Tell us what you know. Help yourself. I know you're not that type of guy, Peanut, but everybody is saying you was on the scene, so let us know what really happened. Tell your side of the story. Little Peanut rocking back and forth. Miss Tabitha, I killed him. I didn't mean to though. And it ain't just that. Miss Tabitha's so good. That white middle-aged detective is so good. They got niggas confessing about crimes we didn't even know about. And I killed J-Dog back in 2013, Miss Tabitha. So she got 2 for 1. She leaves the room. They high-five back and forth. So that is what Young Thug is realizing. Because I'm going to tell you this. They say Young Thug is a gang leader. And when you're an urban gang leader, the last person you expect to know the ins and outs of your gang is a middle-aged white woman. I'm just being real with you. But let's continue the video.
Issues that they have within the community and things of that nature.
And how have you been able to obtain that information?
Both between in-person interviews as well as evidence that's been recovered during investigations.
Y'all hear that? They asked that white lady, how did she obtain the information? She said, in-person interviews. She said she could tell you how YSL started. She could tell you who started it. She could tell you when it was started. She could tell you all the members. She could tell you their alliances. She could tell you their robberies. She could tell you every crime they committed. Damn. It's over for Young Thug. And everybody talking about who's telling. Everybody's talking about who's snitching, who's taking a plea deal. I'm thinking deeper than that, because for her to have all this evidence, it had to be an informant working with them while everybody was free. See, we only paying to who got the plea deal, but they all got arrested. But I think it was an informant in YSL way before the RICO came out, and that's how they got all the information. So I look at Young Thug. He's in court. He's breaking down. It's not looking too good. Everybody's getting the plea deal. It's audio of people saying, we want the leader. We don't care about everybody else. We'll give everybody a plea deal. We want Young Thug, and we want to sentence him to a max. We ain't offering no plea deal because we got 300 witnesses. So I think Young Thug see that. He hear that. 300 witnesses against me. Gunna folded. Slime Like Shawty folded. Lil Duke folded. Even my brother folded. Even he took a plea deal and say he's willing to testify against me. Now I know there's reports saying that Young Thug told his brother to take the plea deal. I don't believe that. If y'all believe that, y'all are fools. That's not how the streets work. It ain't, I get caught, I take all the charges, you take care of the outside world while I do all this time. Hell no. Because Young Thug is looking at it like this. I'm the star player. I'm the most important one. I'm the most valuable one. If I'm free, the value of YSL goes up. If I'm behind bars, we lose everything. So hell no, I ain't telling my brother to take a plea deal. If anything, I need my brother to take these charges, because if I'm free, if I beat the case, I can feed the family, I can take care of his kids, I can take care of my kids. But if I spend all my money fighting this case and my brother take a plea deal, who the hell his broke ass gonna take care of? So that's how Young Thug looking at it, and that's how I'm looking at it as well. So no, I don't think Young Thug told his brother to take the plea deal. I think his brother was just looking out for himself. Cause think about it. Young Thug is a gang leader, allegedly. They got him high on the totem pole. They got his brother, they got Gunna. They are called flunkies. They ain't really got no rank in the gang. They did little petty stuff, so they looking at 5 years the most. So they gave these boys probation. That's how I'm looking at it. So Young Thug brother was like, hey, F it. That's my brother. I'm taking the plea deal. Yeah, we a gang. Gunna said we a gang. Slime Like Shawty said we a gang. Lil Duke said we a gang. So how Young Thug look like rolling up in court and saying, hey, we ain't no gang, when all your co-defendants admitted to you being a gang? That's a crime in itself. So yeah, I do agree with everybody that Gunna, Slime Like Shawty, his brother, Lil Duke, they all threw him under the bus. But to be honest, them admitting that YSL is a gang is the least of Young Thug problems. Because Young Thug is facing murder charges, conspiracy charges. He got to fight those. Those are the most important charges. So I don't think Gunna going to testify. I don't think Slime Like Shorty would testify. I don't think they're going to get called in. But I do think YFN Lucci is going to testify. Because he ain't built for jail. He facing a whole RICO himself. Y'all seen the way YFN Lucci been looking in jail? He been moaning, oh, I'm fearing for my life. He's not built for jail. So I think he's willing to do anything to try to get leverage in his case. He's going to paint Young Thug out to be a monster. He's going to paint Young Thug out to be a stalker. And he has evidence. Based on social media, based on Instagram, Young Thug was threatening YFN Lucci every other day. He was stalking him, taking a picture of his car. Yak Gotti took a picture standing on his car for an album cover. So YFN Lucci does have the right to say, hey, he shot my mom. He allegedly killed my manager. He tried to get me taken out in jail. This is the same guy who was threatening me on the streets. This is the same guy that had me fearing for my life. That's why I had to pack a pistol. That's why I had to get some get back. Please, Your Honor, take light into my sentence. This is the guy y'all paying to be a monster. That's who I was dealing with every day. I had no choice but to fight back. I think that's the route YFN Lucci gonna take. And if you be honest with you, that's a smart route. He gotta make people sympathetic toward him. Everybody saying Young Thug is a monster. Everybody said he's a gang leader. But on the other hand, people also are saying YFN Lucci is the gang leader of YFN. Yeah, it does seem like Young Thug got the best of him. It does seem like YSL will put that work in. But every time YFN Lucci tried to fight back, he ended up getting arrested. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this whole situation. But I want to know how you guys feel about it. Do you think Gunna will get called to testify? Do you think YFN Lucci gonna testify in Young Thug case? I do. If he's smart, he would. You gotta use leverage somehow. He is desperate to get out. He still got a long life to live. Young Thug is finished. I don't see no way out. I don't see him offering no plea deal under 20 years. I'm just being real with you niggas on that. He is cooked. 300 witnesses. Your own co-defendant saying we was a gang. What else did they admit to? What else are they willing to admit to? That's the better question. Anyway, guys, I'm up out of here. I love you guys. Peace.